Welcome back to day 91 of our one pose a day for 100 days. We're almost there. So today's pose is a full version of Warrior 3. So we've practiced Warrior 3 using the chair seat. We've practiced using blocks and different arm variations. So today we're going to practice the full version, even though I still have a chair here that's going to help us to warm up, test a modified Warrior 3, and then we'll come into the full version. Let's get started. Take your arms out to the side, taking a nice inhale, draw the arms overhead, and exhale, lowering, continuing, raising the head, looking upward. Exhale as you lower the chin to the chest, allowing yourself to arrive to your one pose practice today. As you take your palms overhead next, draw the palms together and down. Okay, as always, recommend warming up the body a little bit. Warrior 3 really works the strength, also helps to work on opening up the backs of the legs, maybe a forward fold or a big toe hold. But let's get started after you've warmed up, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to take the chair, either end of your mat, whichever. Watch first. We're going to use the back of the chair, come into a half fold to stretch out the spine, open up the backs of the legs, and then we'll do a Warrior 3 with our hands on the seat of the chair, and then we'll come into the full version. So watch first. We'll start with hands on the chair in our half fold, feet are hip distance apart. You're going to bend your knees a little bit and press your hips back. Imagine you're folding in half with this 90-degree angle between your belly and your thighs. Your arms are long. You're gazing down at your mat. As available, starting to straighten the legs. Start to open up the backs of the legs. But if you find that your spine rounds to do that, then keep your knees bent a little bit. Notice the grounding of your feet. And then so still watching, we'll come into that together and hold. We'll step our feet together just to give us a little more stability and grounding, center of our body. And then I'm going to raise my right leg straight back. So remember, in Warrior 3, I want to try to keep my hips level, flexing my foot, toes pointing towards the floor, and reaching nice and long through my arms, keeping the crown of the head reaching away from my tailbone and my heel. And then we'll switch sides and we'll do both sides, and then we'll come into the full version. Now I'll demonstrate first the full version, and then we'll practice together. I'm going to start somewhere in the back of the mat, so you have the chair here in case we feel like we get a little wobbly and our hands can tap the chair for support. Probably won't need it, but if it's there. So I'll start about a little bit to the back of the mat. We're going to set up in Warrior 1, which is really my favorite way for coming into Warrior 3. So I'll have my right foot back, left foot forward. I'm going to come into my Warrior 1, bending that left knee, finding my grounding. And then we hinge at the left hip, leaning forward, and I strengthen through this left leg. As I press into that left leg, I start to raise the right leg, reaching back, straightening left leg, reaching back through that right heel. Remember to level off across the hips. Reaching in just in case the chair is there. And then we'll come back, rest for a second, and we'll do the other side. All right, let's start together. Come to your chair, hands on your chair seat. Walk your feet back, keeping them hip distance apart, toes pointing towards the chair seat. Bend the knees and hinge at your hips to press your tailbone back. Imagine a nice long spine, reaching over your fingertips over the chair back. And take a few breaths here. Really feel that length. It's the same length we're going to want to feel when we're in our Warrior 3. Now to open up the backs of the legs, maybe you can start to straighten your legs. Press evenly through both feet. Lengthen through your spine. Reach your fingertips over the chair seat. Take a nice full couple of rounds of breath. Just helping to open up the backs of our legs. Feeling that grounding of your feet. Lengthen your spine. And then soften the knees, raise your head. Let's walk towards the chair. Just take a nice breath first. And then we'll come back and practice the Warrior 3 with the chair version. So walk your feet back. Feet are going to be together right under your hips. Same half fold. Hinging at your hips, lengthen your spine. Palms on the back of your chair back. Shift the weight into that left leg and raise that right leg straight back behind you. Reach through those fingertips. Remember, try to level off across the hips, rolling that right hip a little more towards the floor, flexing your right foot and toes, lengthening here. Feel that nice strength through that left leg. And then bring the right leg down. We'll switch here. Ground down through your right foot and leg. Raise the left leg. Try not to roll that left hip open. Keep the hips nice and level. Reaching through that left heel all the way through the crown of the head. And then bring your left foot down. Raise your head, soften the knees, walk towards the chair seat. And come on up. Take a few nice shoulder circles. Let's raise the arms overhead. Nice big stretch. And release them down. Okay, we're going to come into our Warrior 1. So you're facing your chair. Remember, you're a little bit more towards the back part of your mat. You want to still keep your feet on the mat just for the sticky part, but your right foot will come back and your left foot is forward. And you keep them in their own lane. Remember the Warrior 1, your hips are facing the chair, and we'll start to bend your left knee, raise your arms. Pause here in your Warrior 1. Feel that nice sense of grounding. Now hinge at your left hip. Let the chest and belly come over that left thigh. Ground down through your left leg. Straighten your left leg as you raise your right leg back. You don't have to raise it full height, whatever's comfortable. Reaching your arms over your chair. Your palms are facing each other. You've got the chair there if you need to bring a hand down. Taking another breath here, Warrior 3. And then we're gently going to step back to Warrior 1. Bend that left knee. Step that left foot back. Right foot, should I say. Warrior 1. Bring the palms together and down. Step your feet together. Pause there. Catching our breath because it can be a little bit working the strength, working your balance, your stability. Strengthens the core, strengthens the arms. Really great pose. Nice power pose. Okay, let's go to the other side. So again, stepping it's a little bit back, mountain pose, facing your chair. Soften the knees, left foot straight back. Right foot forward. Find your grounding, feet are hip distance apart. Start to bend that right knee, raise the arms, Warrior 1. Left heel stays down. Then start to hinge at that right hip. Bring your chest forward. Ground down through that right leg as you raise your left leg. Starting to straighten the right leg. Try to level off across the backs of your hips. And holding here. Reaching your arms nice and long. Feeling that nice strength and grounding through that right leg. When you're ready, bend that right knee, step your left foot back, Warrior 1. And palms together, step your feet together. Coming back. So we've made it to the full version of Warrior 3. Practice at home safely. Start to build the strength in your legs, your whole core, your spine, your arms. Super power pose. Certainly welcome to continue using the chair. Also a great option, I just don't have a nice free wall here, is hands on the wall and coming into your Warrior 3. So really good for balance as well. All right, let's take our nice closing breath together, arms out to the side. Taking our inhale, draw the palms overhead. Exhaling, palms together and down. Send yourself gratitude today for honoring your body, yourself, and all others. Thank you for joining this practice today. Look forward to seeing you back tomorrow.